water offering to a Buddha statue in a water bowl. But look at this picture. Look closely, and you'll see this golden light all the way. Follow my cursor all the way on the left, and then you have these immense orbs as though blessing her. And each in this strong light, you'll see orbs of light. They're coalescing. It's like all of the Buddha masters coming and blessing this nun. This picture calibrates very high. A lot of, when I give talks and I project this picture, a lot of people say, whoa, that picture, I feel something very powerful happening. And it's in my paper. I wrote about the Buddha relics experience for a scientific paper, and I put this, and the scientist reviewers would say, you know, I would say I would recommend publication of this paper because we know these things exist, but if anything for this picture, because it is communicating something very powerful. So even the scientists saying, whoa, wait a second, we have to publish this. We have a framework to understand that it is field effects and that the space is very important for consciousness effects to manifest. Okay. This is the poster of the relic tour that when it came to the Manek home, and you can see the Maitreya statue and all of the relics here, the pictures. This is the opening ceremony of the relics, and these are Shakyamuni relics that you hold above your crown chakra. You're being blessed. The senior monk from Minneapolis came to Los Angeles, and all of the people here, we're not Buddhists. You know, we came for the opening ceremony. This is the case of Shakyamuni relics. Shakyamuni Buddha, Kasyapa Buddha before him. This is the picture of Rahula, his son. Okay. And so many people came, more than 3,500 people. We don't know who they are. We kept the doors open and they all came like a big line, you know. And the following pictures, we'll just go through them.
This was in your home?
In our home. This is in our home. Yeah. The monks would bless you with the Shakyamuni relics. They placed them on your crown chakra. So many people came, children. And we had testimonials, you know, people were healing emotionally, physically, whatever their needs are, even they don't know. They come and they get a healing. And this gentleman, he had the dialysis. Within a week of coming to our home, his kidney function just miraculously improved. In fact, I called his nephrologist. I said, I mean, come on, let me ask his doctor, can this actually happen? What do you think is happening here? I asked his nephrologist, and his nephrologist, Dr. Kabibi, his name is Dr. Kabibi, and he said, you know, I've never seen this, because once you have dialysis, this man is 79. At his age, he is diabetic. I have never seen this. They're dialysis for life. Okay? He said, it's a miracle. I didn't say that. His doctor said, I tell you, from one physician to another physician, we have never seen this. It is a miracle. And I can tell you it was a miracle. And there were many. This relics then came to our home in Nairobi, Kenya. This is the Minister of Home Affairs. I don't remember his name. And near him is this lady. She's the minister from Uganda. This is the head of the Buddhist temple in Nairobi, Kenya. And he's looking at the Shakyamuni relics. Again, the testimonials of the relics in Kenya was immense. This is Venerable Paula. She came to Nairobi. She's blessing the chair of the Hindu Council. Again, we placed the Shakyamuni relics on the crown chakra. Thousands of people lining for hours to view the relics. This is in Nairobi, Kenya. Okay. So this is one of the masters, the Buddha masters in the relic tour. This is Geshe Lama Konchok. one of the relics in the tour from this master, and he passed away, I think, in 2003. Forgive me, I may be wrong, but this is Geshe-la in Kopan in 2001. This is one of his last pictures. And this is his relic. And you can see this is his bone, and a new relic is forming from the bone. And then it'll drop away, and you get little pearl-like objects, and they radiate immense love. Wow. Geshe-la is very powerful. These are his relics from the tour. They're very, again, I actually feel lightheaded when I look at this picture. You can see like a pearl, okay, different colors. These are different attributes of Buddha consciousness. Pearls, black colors, it can be all different colors. And Geshe-la has reincarnated. Okay, and it's the subject of the movie Unmistaken Child. And if your viewers of this podcast would like to look at this, actually it's a movie you can rent, or it might be on Netflix. And His Holiness the Dalai Lama, they searched for the reincarnation of Geshe-la, of Geshe Lama Konchok, and they found him. This is the child, and they take a piece of his hair. This is his reincarnation. He's alive today. So our physical body may go away, but he takes on a new vehicle. And so we have the relics again. This is Shakyamuni relics again. I mentioned this book because we're talking about that each atom has the capacity in that atom, the energy equivalent of the entire cosmos. You can do calculations. And I present this in my book. I won't go into it because we have so many things. You have to have a bridge. You have to have certain understanding. You build the understanding, and then you come to this realization that, wow, science and spirit are together. So I say the relics answer the primordial question we have as human beings. Does consciousness survive physical death? And I say, yes, it does. Yes, it does. This is my book. I leave there. I think this was the final slide, but we went through a lot in a very short time, but that's okay.
That was beautiful.
I'm now really quite cold, Rafa.
Thank you so much for everything that you've shared. It sparks the question in my mind, like a following step is, could we even remember, like, not just consciousness continuing after death, but also memory? That would be an even more amazing step. Imagine if that little child could remember that he was the Geshe-la in a previous lifetime, and remember like conversations he had, what he had to eat for his final dinner or whatever.
In the Unmistaken Child, they go into how they investigate the candidates of Geshe-la's reincarnation. And that's exactly what they do. Foods, his mala, his shawl, and the child chooses. So it has memory of its previous high reincarnation life. And in Buddhism, and at least in the Tibetan tradition, they make a conscious choice to reincarnate to help other fellow human beings to reach. They are bodhisattvas. Okay, they are like mentors in this physical life. And that's why I think where Tiller is, he's a rishi. He says, I want to guide humankind to recognize that they are much, much bigger than this physical existence. They're much, much bigger than these atoms and molecules, that they are the source of the fields that we're talking about in physics. That once they know that they can spin suns and planets out of them. And we know that in the Gita, Lord Krishna shows that reality to Arjuna. Arjuna is confused, and he says, help me, I don't know what to do because I see destruction everywhere. And Krishna says, Arjuna, do not be confused, you have to take action. You have to take action in the name of truth. And sometimes that truth is very difficult because it's destructive, it's bloodshed, right? And Arjuna is begging him, show me the reality of you, because I'm confused. And Krishna shows him planets and suns contained within himself. And that was immense. And Arjuna is silent and sees the truth of his cousin and friend Krishna. It's a big gift. So I think Tiller is saying, and Buddha is saying, look, you're much more, but we will help you. But you must do the work. You must meditate. Go into silence. Do the work.
Very nice.
On that. It's a good place to end, actually.
Nisha Manek, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. This was a great great podcast. I'm so happy to have had the opportunity to meet you, to talk, to connect, and learn about everything that you've shared today. I would really love to do this again soon.
Yes, let's reconnect. We will stay in touch. The new year is now. This is a good way to begin the new year. Each moment is a fresh, alive moment. Each one, so this is a wonderful opportunity that you have given me to just give me a chance to share what little I know. So I thank you for that. Thank you very much.
Have a great year. Okay. And we'll be speaking soon, all right?
You bet, Rafa.
Okay.
Take good care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.